Baby girl just had a nice chop. It's a nice beautiful trim. I'll put the before the chop next to this one so that you can actually see the size now. And we are, I guess, having spinach as part of our veggies this evening. There we are. It was a nice chop. Then just after the chop, I just cleaned out all of the meats just on the chop side, right? Then these, because they're still growing and they're still very tender, I don't want to interfere with their growth. So as soon as they're nice and strong, I'll come in to clean the meat. As you can see, these two are surrounded by these weeds. So ideally, you would want to just let them be for a couple of more days, weeks, or just 2 weeks, I think. Then we can come in and clean out the weeds. Right, this is our spinach. It's looking amazing. So this evening we're definitely having spinach as part of the menu. There we are. Okay, let me go wash this and resume. Hello guys. Listen, it's day 14 today. Please just bear with the wind. I'm trying to sort out the mic issue. My camera doesn't take the microphones that I have. All the microphones are compatible with the phones, the phones, but then not with the camera. So just bear with me up until I sort that out. There's going to be a lot of wind in these videos because I'm, of course, filming outside, right? However, today is day 14, right? And we are going to clear the bricks by the side of the main house. And yeah, I'll be using some of the bricks to partition more of the patches, because I realize that some of the patches are quite wide, and also I'm just trying to make sure that I make enough space for almost all the plants. So okay, I'm quiet because like the wind. So that's what's gonna be happening today. I'll be clearing the sideway of the main house, moving the bricks and putting them or stacking them with the rest of the bricks that I stacked yesterday that were just around here where I'm standing. So that would be the challenge for today. So brace yourself. Yeah, and I have my gloves on. I have my gloves on. So yeah, that's pretty much the rundown of what I'll be doing today. So stick around and let's see how far we can get. It's day 14 today. By now, you know that I do my analogies based on the work that I'm doing in the garden, right? And you know, it's a very beautiful place for me to reflect on the experiences that I am going through as I'm going through this journey. And today I want to touch on the beauty of imperfection. And in the garden itself, not every plant grows perfectly. Some grow to full maturity, others wither along the way. Some don't actually even get to sprout as seeds. And also you look at the leaves in the garden, you know, some leaves have holes in them, some have spots in them, some actually even get sunburnt, believe it or not. And some flowers also, they bloom beautifully, others bloom in a very crooked way. And sometimes, despite my best efforts, things just don't turn out as expected. Yet, even with these imperfections, the garden is still beautiful. Life too. Life is full of imperfections, and learning to embrace them is the key to finding peace and contentment. We often strive for perfection in our daily lives, in our careers, in our relationships, and in our personal growth space. But perfection is an impossible standard. And just like in the garden, the beauty of life lies in its imperfection. It's the quirks, the unexpected twists, like when I was busy trying to get the gate to the other side of the patch. It was a job and a half. And you know, it's just realizing that these twists and these flaws, they actually are what makes this whole experience unique, and it gives life character. You know, when we stop trying to be perfect, we somehow allow ourselves the freedom to grow authentically. You also see it in children. Children don't wake up and say they want to be perfect. They just wake up and become themselves. And it's in that authenticity that you actually see the freedom and the room for growth. Isn't that beautiful? So in closing this chit chat, I would say, celebrate your imperfections. They are part of what makes you who you are. And just like a flower with a missing petal, it is still beautiful. You are worthy and valuable exactly as you are. Embrace your flaws. Own your journey. And know that true beauty lies in authenticity and not in perfection. Thank you. Alright, if you have watched up until this far, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And I just wanted to get your thoughts or your feel on this. As you can see here, I am actually trying to get some form of side house wall thing happening. And I actually, when I was busy clearing these bricks, I realized that I could actually put this space to good use. But then here's the challenge that I have. I'm caught between two things. One, it's either planting herbs in this space or planting flowers. And this is the reason why I'm actually caught in between the two. Okay, one, if I do plant herbs, it would be less space in the garden for me to worry about, to try and put in the herbs in the patches, so it would give me more leeway, because at least now I know that the herbs are secluded on the side and they're just sitting nicely and prettily. However, the opposing view now is it would be also nice if I were to plant flowers, because with flowers is they'll just bring up the liveliness to the space. That's one. And two is there would be different types of flowers, of course, so it's going to be different types of colors and so forth. And that would also help with getting the bees to roam around the space, so that they will help with the pollination of the plants. So yeah, I'm two minds about that. Herbs, if I put them there, I gain more space to actually plant my veggies on the patches. And flowers, they will beautify the space and help with the pollination from the bees, of course. So that's what I'm putting on the table. What do you think? Should I put herbs here or should I put flowers? Please do let me know. I'm really battling with getting this decision done. So it would be so appreciated if you can just maybe give me ideas. What do you think? Herbs or flowers? All right, I'll check your comments in the comment section. And by the way, it's also another way for me to actually see that you have come this far in the video. And if you have, I really, really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, share the video. The more people see this, or the more people actually put their eyeballs on these videos, YouTube gets to recommend them to a lot more people, and we can thrive and grow this channel and grow the food together. I appreciate you. And they're just nicely snugged in this beautiful corner here. At least they are now looking much neater. They're not so much of an eyesore anymore. And the side of the house really looks neat now. All right, that's all for today's work. So chuffed. So chuffed. Peppers are coming nicely.